Hi, this is A. Wesley. That ain't even tells it like a TI is. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe. The topic I'm going to talk to you today about is Love and Marriage DC, Season 2, Episode 3. It started off with Arena and Winter still eating lunch, and Winter was telling Arena the reason why she emailed her those emails or receipts of people talking about people talking about her children and her family, because she thought she needed to know, and she said she wanted them to talk about that woman to woman behind the scenes. And she said, well, since you didn't email me back, and you said you didn't email me back, and then Amanda said, why should I email you back when all you want to do is start trouble and have mess? She said, no. As women, I thought you should know. I thought you should know about what people are saying about you and your children. And I was trying to warn you about maybe you need to watch the circle that you're in. And Arena, and like I said on my last video, Arena came in with an attitude, and she just kept saying that Winter was trying to start trouble instead of Winter just keep up trouble, and she wasn't gonna answer her email and stuff. And she said, yeah. Winter said, yeah, you also blocked me. She said, yeah, I sure did block you because you was full of mess. And she said, no, I was just trying to tell you what people were saying, that you and Jamie just sent Jason off to that school so y'all can get rid of him, so y'all can party all night. And she told me, well, what other receipts you had? She said, but those are the receipts, and what I told you, what I sent you in the email was what was sent to me. And then I'm running gonna say, well, people have been sending me stuff like that for months and for years and stuff. And what other receipts you had? Whatever. She said, that's the receipt I had, the one I emailed you. She said, well, I knew about all that 2 years ago. 2 years ago, people have been saying about 2 years ago and stuff like that. You bringing up old stuff. And she said, well, Irena, well, the people who had emailed me, I thought you should know about it. I thought she should know about it. And she said, you don't have no receipt. You don't have nothing. I knew you didn't have nothing and stuff like that. And then Winter said, well, I thought we were gonna try to mend fences and and what it was, she just wanted to have a problem with Winter and stuff like that. If she didn't want to have a problem with Winter, she would have just said, Winter, I heard this 2 years ago. This is old stuff. I mean, but she said it like in a shady, snarky way. And then she talking about, I ain't got time for this, Winter. Bye. And Winter said, well, okay, bye. And she said, well, we ain't gonna never be friends. Winter said, okay, that's fine with me. And so, she walked out. And then the next scene was Joy and Clifton at their home, and they were talking about his business, and she was asking him about those essential oils that he had bought at that store, and he was saying, well, all of them smelled good and smelled all right, but he said he really liked it. I think it was like the lavender scent or some kind of scent. He said he really liked it, and she said, yeah, I use that. I kind of use that scent for other stuff too, not just for your beard stuff. He said, yeah, it does have a good smell. You can be using for anything else. And he would say, what about the wedding? Have you had thought about the wedding? What about the wedding plan? She said, well, I haven't done anything as far as the wedding. He said, well, why you haven't done anything? You haven't got a venue. She said, well, I'm looking at it like this. We really don't need a big wedding. It just need to be me and you and going to the courthouse or the justice of the peace or whatever. And he was saying, well, I thought most women would want big weddings. She said most women do want big weddings, but I really don't want no big wedding. He said, well, what is the apprehension of you having a big wedding, Joy? She said, well, we met on the TV show. She said they met on a TV show. I'm trying to think of the name of it. It's not Puerto Rico. I keep forgetting the name of that show. It's a dating show. I can't remember the name of it anyway. But anyway, she kept saying that, and then he said, "What's wrong with that?" She said, "Yeah, we met on a dating show. I do stuff and this, and then we're on the show now, and then you try to get married on." And he said, "No, I thought I assumed you would get a big wedding, He said, "But there ain't no big deal." He said, "But why? Why are you so apprehensive?" He said, "That's all you concerned about is that we've been on TV before and stuff like that, and you just want a small wedding." He said, "Well, what about your family members?" I said, "Nah, really." He said, "What's the real reason, Joy? What's the real reason why you don't want a big wedding?" And she said, "Well," he said, "Well, let's think about it then." She said, "Yeah, let's think about it then. Let's think about it then. I think about it." And so I think Joy, I don't know why Joy don't really want no big wedding, but I think Joy don't want no big wedding, but I think Clifton want a big wedding. Then it switched to the next scene, and the next scene was Ashley's friend Alicia driving in the car, and Quick said he had got her to help him with the party, and he told her to make sure that Ashley be there on time. She said, "Ashley gonna be there, Ashley gonna be there on time." And then when the conversation ended, she said, "Look, Quick, you gotta give me a chance to help you get the rest of the stuff situated. We already got the DJ, we already got this stuff and the decoration." She said, "Yeah." She said, "Yeah, I'm gonna get Ashley out on time. I'm gonna get Ashley out on time." Next thing you know, it switched to the next scene, and the next scene was, let me get some water right quick. Okay, I'm back. And then it switched to the next scene, and the next scene was Ashley going to visit her mother at her old childhood home, and Ashley was saying it seemed strange to her to come back to visit her mama and stuff because her and her mama are not on good terms, they don't have a good relationship. So Ashley's mama opened the door, and Ashley came in, and Ashley asked her mom how was she doing, and she said she was doing good, she was doing okay. And stuff, and she said, "You want to sit down?" She said, "Yeah, you can sit down, you can have something." She said, "You want something to drink or something?" She said, No, I just want to talk to you about something." And so she said, "I want to talk to you about my childhood and how you left us when I was a teenager." She said, "No, I didn't leave y'all when I was a teenager." She said, "Yes, you did, Mama. You left me when I was a teenager." She said, "I left you here. I left you here with your sister and your uncle and this, that, and that." And she said, but you still left me. But you still left me. You still left me for your boyfriend." Excuse me. And then Ashley said in her confessional that that after she had her first child. And her mama wanted to be a grandmother to the child, that man left her and stuff like that. And so she was saying, "Well, now, Ashley, you don't I don't remember that. I did take care of you. I did love you. I paid the mortgage on the house. I bought food. I even paid for that broadcasting. I even paid for that broadcasting degree that you was trying to go to college to do. So I did take care of you." But Ashley's mama don't realize that Ashley needed a mother figure, like she said, around her teenage years, because a lot of people go through these teenage angst and stuff. So she really did need her mom, but her mom just don't want to believe that she left Ashley there with her sister and her uncle, and even Ashley's friend Alicia had said back in episode 1 that she came to stay with Ashley and them for a while when stuff got tough for her. So it was just like Ashley kept on trying to tell her mama, and her mama kept saying, no, it wasn't that way. And then Ashley said in her confession she just had to realize that that's the way her mom is, and her mom was never going to accept and take responsibility for what she did. So she said the only way she could move on is just accept that her mama will not accept it. There are some people that are my age and Ashley's mother's age, because Ashley's mother said she remember a lot of stuff because she's 62 years old and stuff like that. And it is a lot of baby boomers, because like I said, I'm just a year younger than Ashley's mama. And it's a lot of baby boomers and stuff that don't either know how to accept responsibility, or don't know how to take a responsibility, or don't want to admit when they're wrong. So you can have that on all three levels and stuff like that, because I had to do the same thing with my mom. I had to realize my mom was from a different generation, and she was going to believe the way she was going to believe anyway. So after that, everybody started arriving for the party, Quick got a DJ to do the party. He had all the party decorations and looked pretty and stuff. Joey and Clifton came, and then after that, Arena and Jamie came, and Arena was talking, "Ooh, you did this quick, you did this quick. It looked good, it looked good. Ashley gonna like this, is real." And then Jamie said, "Yeah, you did this quick, you did the thing." And next thing you know, like I said, everybody started arriving. And so somebody said, "Ashley coming, Ashley coming." And Quick said, "Y'all be quiet, cut down the lights, cut down the lights." So they cut down the lights. Ashley walked through the door. She kind of looked around a little bit. Everybody jumped out and said, "Surprise!" And then so Ashley said in her confessional, she thought wasn't nobody gonna do nothing for her birthday, but she said she knew something when Quick was just so quiet and didn't say too much and stuff. And she was saying she kind of had to play like she was surprised, but she know Quick was gonna do something to take her out to dinner, do something for her birthday. And so when Ashley got in there, she thanked everybody who came to the party, and then after that they started dancing and drinking, and then Quick started dancing all up on Ashley, and then people was cheering them on and stuff. Then next thing you know, Ashley's assistant got a phone call, so she kind of left out of the room and went to the hallway. And then next thing you know, Quick was over there. Quick was over there. He kind of heard the conversation, and he heard Angela say, "What happened? What happened?" And then he came over and said, "Yeah, what happened? What happened?" And then she was kind of crying, Angela, and he said, "What's going on? What's going on?" So she finally told him that Ashley's friend Alicia was in a car accident and stuff like that, and her car was totaled. He said, "Is she all right? Is she all right?" He said, "Yeah, they say she all right, but the car was totaled." He said, "Oh, okay." And he said, "Angela, don't tell Ashley, because this is a birthday party and I want her to have fun." She said, okay. So Quick came back up in there, and then Angela came back up in there, and then Ashley was telling the Raina, she said, "Have you seen Alicia?" They said, "No, haven't you seen Alicia?" She said, "Has anybody seen Alicia?" She said, "No." She said, "Well, Alicia's supposed to be there by now. It's late. She's supposed to be there by now." And the Raina said, "Well, she probably on her way. And then she asked Quick, she said, "Quick, I've been trying to call and text Alicia. She ain't answering her phone. Have you heard from her?" Quick said, "No, I haven't heard from her yet, but I probably text her later. And then Ashley kept on wondering what was going on and stuff like that. And then Quick saw how Ashley kept on wondering, and he said, "Ashley, I got something to tell you. So he went over there and took Ashley to the side, and took her outside. And he said, "The reason why your friend Alicia is not here, she was in a car accident." She said, "A car accident?" And she said, "Ooh, I better leave and check on her, and go see how she's doing." Quick said, "No, her car was totaled, but she was okay." And then she said, "What?" And said, "Ashley, what you gonna do?" Ashley said, let me think. And then she went over to the side, and she was saying, "Quick, she was saying, Quick, I would have left you." Quick said, "But I'm trying to tell you, Ashley's all right. If Ashley wasn't okay, Ashley told Quick that he should have told her." And Quick said, "Ashley, if I would have known, Alicia was hurt or was not okay, I would have been shut this party down. Everybody would have been left." And then she thought about it again. She said, "Well, you still could have told me, but I didn't want to ruin your party." She said, "You still could have told me." She said, that's why you don't have no friends, Quick. You don't have no friends." And then she walked off, and then the show ended. I really did like this episode. Like I said, even though the show is kind of new and different, a lot of people saying it's new and different, but it's also better because it's showcasing all of the talent. Not to say that one didn't do it, but it was more focused on Monique. Anyway, from the first 3 episodes, Love and Marriage DC is really good. This is A. Wesley. That ain't even tells it like a T.I. is. I am out.